The Chandler Center for the Arts is bringing an innovative and free music experience to town this month with a series of mobile concerts by way of the Concert Truck, which looks to redefine the concert experience. Joining us now is Michelle McLennan. She's General Manager of the Chandler Center for the Arts. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me back.
All right, Chandler Concert Truck. What are we talking about here?
Well, this is a wonderful traveling concert experience. These piano virtuosos took a box truck and converted it into a fully functioning stage with lights and sound and a grand piano. And it will be making its way through Chandler for the next 4 days.
Yeah, we're seeing some video here, but how does it work? I mean, is it basically just like a little bitty stage with lights and the sound system and the whole?
It's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
The doors swing out and a stage thrust comes out.
Okay.
The piano is on it, and basically it just can pull up into any location, and you have a concert ready in just a few minutes.
And is it just the piano, or do you have other instruments on there?
There is the capability of other
Yes.
instruments, but the piano is the main instrument.
The piano is the main instrument. Okay,
Yes.
so it's kind of like a fully functioning mobile concert hall.
Absolutely.
How's the sound?
Beautiful. They pulled in yesterday to the parking lot, so I got to see them practicing.
Yeah.
And in fact, they're doing a concert. They just finished up a concert right now with Dignity Health. They're working with a stroke support caregivers group.
Oh, wow.
And we're doing also one with a community, a independent living community.
Yes,
And,
yes.
Yeah.
And this is described as redefining the concert experience. What does that mean?
Yeah, well, it's part of, it really aligns with our goals of community engagement. It's that you don't have to walk in a very formal setting. Lots of doors and admission prices and formality, and we want to reduce the barriers for people to be able to experience the arts. And so this way we just bring it to your neighborhood. We bring it to the farmer's market, or we bring it down the street, and you can just see it right there.
Yeah.
Without any kind of concern about how you're dressed or what you have or don't have, and it's just kind of making it accessible for everyone.
Who are the performers? Or is it the
There's
same
two
performers?
yes, doing the whole run, and it's Nick Luby and Susan Zhang. And they are pianists by trade, but they are wonderful performers, and they do various repertoires with the truck. So most of it is classical music, but we also have the Great American Songbook.
Yes.
And they can also perform for young audiences or intergenerational audiences. So they are pretty good at this. They've been around quite a bit.
Now, but these aren't local necessarily.
No.
They do this all over the country?
They do it all over the country. They've partnered with the Dallas Symphony Orchestra, the Kennedy Center, the Opera in D.C.,
Yeah.
and so they get this community engagement model is going all over the nation, and yeah, they are not, this is their first time to Arizona and Chandler.
Very good. How long would a concert last?
Generally, they're 45 minutes,
Okay.
But we have a little ebb and flow on that.
And as far as reactions so far, I mean, obviously this is just kind of getting started here
Yeah.
in Chandler. What are you hearing so far?
Well, I mean, just the awe of them sitting in the parking lot practicing brought people around, and
Yeah.
people were videotaping. We will really find out soon, because we're going to be at the farmers market on Saturday, and then we're going to be at the art walk on Sunday, and then we're doing a couple of neighborhood concerts as well. So I anticipate people will be really excited.
The farmers market and the other one you mentioned.
The other one is the Chandler Farmers Market on Saturday, and then Chandler Art Walk on Sunday.
Where are they located?
They're located in downtown Chandler.
So it's all downtown
Yeah.
Chandler.
Most of these are, and we're doing a pop-up concert tomorrow at City Hall as
Okay,
well.
all
So,
right,
yeah.
that makes sense. What do you want people to take from this? This all sounds cool, and it's certainly innovative, and it's different. It's kind of but when it's over, what do you want people to walk away with? And they
Yeah.
will be walking away. They won't be climbing out of their seats.
Yeah,
They'll
this
be literally
is true.
walking
They,
away.
They will. Well, we would really just want to have people who maybe haven't had the opportunity to experience a live classical concert to just be able to experience the beauty of that, to be inspired in that moment, and to just realize that part of a community's well-being is having this access. And we've been doing a lot of events in this nature, but this one's particularly special because, I think a lot of people may take for granted that they get to go see beautiful concerts.
Interesting.
And not everybody has the ability to do that. So it's a wonderful, wonderful thing.
And as far as the arts are concerned, Chandler Center for the Arts, you're post-pandemic now, you're out of all of that business. Just in general, we got about a minute or so left here.
Yeah.
The state of art
Yeah.
in Arizona, in Chandler.
Yeah, well, what is remarkable is we had a very good recovery post-pandemic. We're actually at pre-pandemic levels in terms of attendance, so that is we're really grateful for that. And we really have learned from the pandemic that things like the concert truck and having the arts be accessible to people in a local environment is so important. And so our mission is really that accessibility and reducing costs for people to be able to participate. So we're investing a lot more money in those projects, and we are celebrating 35 years.
My goodness.
You know, it's an exciting time.
But there were lessons learned from the pandemic, weren't there?
Absolutely. I think, you know, we had really been in a national presenting model and just kind of stuck there. And this local, hyper-local focus on making sure our citizens, residents, and our nearby people have access. And so that's what we've been at work on since the pandemic.
Congratulations on your success and the Chandler Concert Truck. It sounds like a hoot.
Thank you.
Thank you, Michelle McLennan. Again, Chandler Center for the Arts. Thanks
Always
for joining
a pleasure. Thanks so much.